Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday Meditation, Realignment. And so today we're going to focus on doing a complete alignment of our physical body. Let me fix our here so that you can see me. I'm really happy to be here, you guys, and I hope you guys are having an incredible week. So today I want to focus specifically on training manifestation on a daily basis. What is the practice of manifesting on a daily basis, and how can we access that technique so that we can start manifesting more clearly, start working with that information? Just remove this very loud bangle. And so today we are going to focus on that practice by doing a complete realignment of the physical body. As you know, one of my biggest and most important messages that I have has to do with daily energetic hygiene, making sure that you are very consciously aware of your energy space, of what you are owning, what you are taking as part of you, and how you are correlating with the things around you. It is incredibly important and imperative to your health, to your success, to your manifestation, and to your ability to thrive in life, to be aware of your energetic space and your boundaries. And having healthy energetic boundaries is one of the key elements of awareness and being in the present moment as well. The techniques that I teach are very practical, very simple, and they allow you to become aware of your energetic space. So today I'm going to go into one of the sections of one of the techniques that I teach called GPAC, which is grounding, protecting, aligning, and creating. And so one of those, the C from that acronym is called creating. We call creation, creating, or manifesting everything that comes into the physical dimension, the physical realm, as a reality, as a result of your intention. And as we know, every action has a reaction. So everything that you are doing in your life is creating. You are co-creating with life simultaneously and constantly. That being said, every thought, every subconscious emotion and thought that you have is going to put weight into what you are creating. So how can we become more aware of what it is that we are creating on a daily basis? And how can we allow ourselves to decide how we are molding our experiences? Now, we cannot control anything outside of us, but we can control what's inside of us. So our emotions, for one thing, are the most important navigation tool to allow us to navigate our life and to see what is serving us, what is not serving us. The second tool that's the most important is to understand how we are receiving and perceiving things around us. So our chakra system is like a filtration tool that allows us to understand how things affect us in the body. Now, how does that happen? Anytime that we feel a trigger or we become aware of our triggers, which is ultimately the purpose of this awareness and presence, we understand how we are feeling it through the body. And that occurs by awareness of where in your body you start to feel things. So what I would like you to do is, in this meditation, we're going to go deep into a reconnection with the body. We're going to do a quick body scan. And we are going to align our chakras in something that I like to call reading state. We utilize the technique of reading space because what we are doing is we are closing our first three chakras. Now, the first three chakras are our connection to the physical plane around us, right? Everything that we're feeling, sensing, our emotions, our emotional connection, our giving and our receiving, and any kind of feeling safe and at home and safe in our environment. All of these chakras have a duality, so they can have a negative aspect to themselves. And so when we are not consciously aware of our subconscious thoughts more than anything, we tend to have an imbalance in those particular spaces. So what that means is that, for example, our chakra center can be out of alignment. It can be really big, wide open. So now we are allowing a lot of this presence of this information to be taking over our life and our perception. So, for example, if your root chakra is out of balance, then perhaps what you are experiencing around you is now coming more from a fear based perspective instead of a more balanced, more complete, more ultimate truth of what you are experiencing. Ultimately, the communication that we have with our body and understanding how we are perceiving information allows us to have a more complete view of life and ourselves and the role that we take in life. And that's really the most important thing that we want to do. So the first, second, and third chakras are our physical connections to that. They are our body, how we are feeling, how we are sensing, how we are interacting in our environment. And so in order for us to get into some deeper work, physical work, to get up to a higher vibration of work, we want to close the first three chakras and allocate in a way that information, that energy up into the higher levels of the body. So we are opening our heart chakra, opening throat chakra, our center. Hey, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for coming here. And so we're opening our heart chakra, which is our center for connection, right? That's the first level of the highest vibration of our aspect. The throat chakra is our connection. The third eye is our intuition. So in a way, these top three chakras are really our true eyes. I like to call them our true sight, our ability to see beyond the physical dimension. And so we need those tools. We need to learn how to train our body to utilize the technology that is within us. See, a lot of us are waiting for disclosure and technology outside of ourselves to help us evolve, but really, our technology within our body is really what we need to focus on. Hey, Gabby, welcome. So what we need to do is learn how to train our bodies, because what we have done in our society, in our reality, is that we have handed over our power to everything external outside of us. So now we forget our body. Most of the things around us are to stimulate emotions, feelings, expressions, reactions around us, right? The people that we're with, our jobs, our stress, everything in our life is in a way stimulating us constantly. And so what we need to do is we need to bring it back to our body and reconnect so that we can start to have a clear dialogue with what's really going on. So join me if you'd like on this little tiny journey that we're going to do. And we're going to focus on aligning our manifestation today with every aspect of our life, which is incredibly important, right? So once we get into reading state, we now enter the crown chakra. And the crown chakra, I like to think of it as almost like a prism. When you shine light at a prism, you can see the fractals of color coming out, the different sections of color. And those different sections of color are kind of how life is projected in this physical reality, okay? So life force is put in through a filter and fractaled out into different aspects of life. And so a lot of things come in from different dimensions into this physical reality. So we have to learn how to co-create with these things. And co-creation is a matter of understanding our subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is actually what creates. So if on the outside surface level we're really happy, but on the inside we're actually really depressed and lonely, and we feel very disconnected from the people around us, like for example feeling lonely in a crowded room, that's a good way to give you an example of how we are incongruent with our true emotions. We are inauthentic with what we truly feel. Then your creation is coming from the subconscious mind, not the external joy and happiness, which is just to cover what's truly occurring inside. So that's where confusion comes. And then we're wondering, how come we can't succeed? How come we can't progress? Why are we not manifesting all of our dreams and desires? So we got to clean up all of that junk information inside of us. And although the information is very valid that we have accumulated, it's actually the most important and valuable information that we need to help heal ourselves. So all of that information, all of that heavy emotion, we have to really target and focus and heal and work through. Okay? It's not a matter of just releasing it and letting it go. It's a matter of feeling the emotion. Why do I feel so tired and hopeless? You know what? A lot of people are feeling tired right now. And to be honest, we're going through a lot of waves of energy right now in the universe. And it's, I don't want it to sound like a cliche, but it's almost like we're going through this phase of ascension right now. So, what's really important, if you are feeling tired and exhausted right now, you need to check in with your purpose. Check in with your purpose. What are you doing on a daily basis? Are you on your path? Are you being of service to others or only service to yourselves? Are you connecting with your higher self? Okay, and are you doing the work? Okay, what's happening is because these waves of energy are coming through our physical body, each person that is holding on to a lot of stagnant energy is creating blockages for this energy to move through. So we have to help ourselves in clearing and purifying the body and the mind as much as possible, releasing old programs, clearing pain bodies, and helping us even eat better, because all of that is information. And so that changes the overall vibration of our entire being, right? We are more than just this physical body, we are multidimensional beings. So anywhere inside our levels that we are coagulating energy or information, it causes these waves of energy to hit and not move freely through us. So in order for us to assist ourselves in this time of ascension, which is always, just sometimes it's more powerful than others depending on many different things. We have to do the work constantly. So take some time pampering yourself and, take time to rest and to really connect and see what are your needs. What are the true needs? Sorry, my loves, got disconnected. So about accessing your needs is not just immediate needs like, do I need to get some sleep? Do I need to go eat? Do I need to go to the restroom? I'm talking about what are your real internal needs? What is that thirst inside of you that wants to be quenched? Okay? Is it love? Is it connection? What is it? Is it that you really need to heal yourself from something that you haven't addressed? Okay? So let's take a little time and look at that and see what you can do to clear up the vibrational frequency that you're holding right now, and it should help, okay? All right, my loves, so let's get right into it. I want you all to inhale deeply and exhale. As we settle into our bodies, I want you to visualize from the center of the earth, you're going to pull up some gold energy in through your toes, in through your calves, in through your shins, you're going to pull that gold energy into the knees, into the thighs, releasing, letting go of any tension, any anxiety that you're storing on to. I want you to notice what muscles are tense right now, holding on tight. Just let go, release. Okay, come back into your body. Go up to your thighs, go up to your hips. Inhale deeply and exhale. As we become aware of our physical body, we are bringing ourselves back inside to feel. The quickest way to come into the present moment is tapping into our five senses. What are we feeling? What are we tasting in our mouth? What are we hearing? Okay? So taking a moment to notice, and what are we sensing? With our eyes closed, we are sensing the space around us, the people around us. And as we start to tap into our five senses, we're going to inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to go up to our solar plexus now, to the core of the body. This is where all our emotions are stored within the muscle memory of the body. So allow yourself to inhale deeply and exhale, releasing any information that is here of your day, of your to-do list, any emotions that you are feeling, any fear that you are feeling. Go ahead and release all of that out. Eliminate all of that tension out of your body. Being conscious of your breath as you are doing so, maintaining a rhythm as your breath slows down and deepens as you inhale deeply down to the base of your spine and you exhale, cleansing, purifying the body. Air is and oxygen is pure life force that our body needs to become more aware and connected to the physical body. You're going to go up to your heart center, bringing up to your chest as you inhale deeply and exhale, releasing any tension in your chest, purifying any stagnant air. If you are in an office all day, clear out all of that air-conditioned air, okay? Taking time to connect with ourselves. Going up to your shoulders, down your arms, down to the palms of your hands. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. I want you to feel the space around your body, feel the energy around your body, and I want you to tap into your energetic field, okay? What does your energy feel like? Tap into the energy that you emit, and I want you to start noticing how far out does your energy extend around your body, okay? Start tapping into that. Going up to your neck now, and your head and your face. Our face is where all our expressions are stored within the muscle memory of the face. So I want you to inhale deeply and exhale, allowing all of our fine lines, any tension, any tension that we have within our cheeks, within our brow, release that as you inhale deeply and exhale. Now that we are fully connected with our physical body and you have identified how far out your energetic field is surrounding you, I want you to create a shield, an energetic protection that completely encloses you. So I want you to visualize a sphere around you or a bubble that is completely enclosing you. And I want you to notice where it's difficult for you to visualize this bubble around you, because that will be an indicator of where there are cordings connecting to your body, interference, blockages, or physical ailments that are not causing us to protect our body. And what that means is that we have cords or external things that are connecting to us, siphoning our energy out. So this is a very powerful and important practice to become aware of your energetic space. So I want you to tap into that sphere, take a look at it around you, notice it. Where is it difficult to imagine closing it completely around your body? inhale deeply and exhale. Now, if you have identified somewhere around your space that you find it difficult to close, I want you to create some kind of visualization to help you close that space. So you can visualize zipping it up, buttoning it up, sealing it, whatever feels real to you. Oftentimes, my clients find it easy to visualize a bag, stepping into a bag and closing the bag at the top so that you know that you are completely enclosed. Whatever is easy for you to see, to visualize, do that. And trust your intuition when you feel your space is closed or when you don't feel it. When your space is closed, you're going to notice that it's almost as if the air is closer to you. Okay? I want you to tap into that sensation of being very safe and protected within your energy. Very good. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Okay. We're going to go deeper now. I want you to do a grounding practice. We're going to visualize the center of the earth. Okay. What does the center of the earth look like to you? Visualize the core of the planet. It can be anything that feels real to you, whether it's something you saw in a book or something you are imagining and sensing yourself. Trust your intuition. As you visualize the core of the planet, you're going to create a cord that connects your body down to the core of the planet. So I want you to visualize a cord, and your cord is a powerful cord that is unbreakable. I want you to visualize it made out of roots of a tree. It can be a rope, it can be a massive tube of light, whatever feels real to you. Create a very powerful, thick and strong, unbreakable cord that connects to your body. And pull up this cord up to your shoulders, to your waist, to your hips, down to your legs, and connects you all the way down to the core of the planet as you anchor yourself. Now, this is another very powerful practice that is bringing all 7 bodies back into the present moment, okay? And what that means is oftentimes when we are going through traumatic situations in our life, or we feel tired and exhausted, or we are having a hard time dealing with our external life, sometimes we want to leave the body, okay? It's much more, freeing, liberating, and easier and more pleasant to be outside the body because we are in ethereal realms. But our physical body is then open because you are not in here managing and being conscious of your space. So you become an open space for things to attach or reattach or take your energy as your environment pleases. And that's how we end up with illnesses, with confusion, with all kinds of things that are draining our energy without our permission. So in order to avoid that, we have to bring ourselves into our body, integrate. This is the mastery of our bodies in this physical realm, is to be here, integrating fully our experiences, feeling them through, understanding, processing. So this grounding technique, if you walk around throughout your day, visualizing that you are grounded to the center of the earth, it'll force you to be in your body and to be in alignment with earth. Now, the physical plane is very interesting, complex, and very important to understand. The planet Earth is like a recycling mechanism. It transforms death into life, and it's pure life force. We have plants and trees and life bubbling here on this planet Earth because of the vibration that it emits, because of the environment. And so when we connect ourselves to the core, to this actual planet, we are aligning ourselves with that creation energy, okay? And to what that creation energy is basically that unconditional love, but also it is that orgone energy, okay? And we are connecting to nature. That's the energy that we find when we are in nature. If you have noticed, when you go out for a walk in nature, you are automatically more grounded, more calm. And that is what we are creating when we ground ourselves. So send your core down to the center of the earth. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. We're going to go up to our first chakra now, the red light located at the base of your spine. Now that we are fully grounded and protected, we are going to ground our space that we are working in. Wherever you are, I want you to ground the space of where you are. Okay? Not the building for other people, just your space where you are. You're going to ground it down to the center of the earth. We're going to fill our space with gold energy as we raise the vibration, and we ask that anything that does not belong in this moment leave now. So we're going to inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to start with the root chakra at the base of your spine. You're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime, disconnecting any imbalance of the root chakra. Going to go up to the second chakra, the sacral chakra, the orange light located right down from the navel. You're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime. You're going to go up to the solar plexus, the yellow light in the core of your body. You're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime. Inhale deeply and exhale. Some of you do not have your second chakra closed, so I want you to focus on closing that chakra. Okay? Put some extra attention, and you can visualize anything that you feel that you need to close it. You can visualize buttoning it up, closing it, putting it in a box, closing the door. Whatever feels real to you, you are going to close that space, bringing back our connections from the physical plane for this work today. And I want you to notice a calmness that comes over the body, almost like a silence that we feel, very deep and relaxing calmness. I want you to just notice that as you disconnect, okay? We're going to go up now into the heart chakra, this heart center. I want you to open that chakra as wide as possible, front and back, opening the center of connection, of unconditional love. I want you to see that green light emitting from the front and the back of your body. Any blockages, any holes, or any misalignments within the heart chakra, we are blasting open with light to allow us to see, and so we can cleanse that space. We can heal any kind of damage that has been done to this aspect of our bodies. So just notice how your light looks. If it is bright and an even light that you see emitting from the front and back of your body, okay, that's a healthy center. If you see that you have, holes and spaces and tears, and you start to see parts of your light not showing through, then it'll give you an indication of the state of your chakra. Okay? So it's some tools that you can utilize to understand what's happening in your body and in your emotional body. Message from someone. Hello, sending you lots of love. Please join us. We're going to go up to the throat chakra now. The same thing. I want you to open that throat chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of communication, the blue light. Notice that blue light, front and back of your body, opening the center of communication, multidimensionally. Inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to go up to the third eye. I want you to open that chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of intuition, front and back. In the beginning of my journey, it was difficult to open this space up for me. I was afraid. It's funny, certain aspects of ourselves are afraid of seeing, so we start to feel unsure of how we should allow ourselves to open that space. So trust yourself, open that up. There's nothing within us that we don't want to see, okay? The more that we see the truth of ourselves, the more we can heal, change, transform. So open up your space without any fear to seeing who we truly are. Thank you so much for being here, my love. Thank you for your comment. Oh, my love. Very good. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to go up now into the important crown chakra, which we are working with today. Right now, you are in reading state. The first 3 chakras are closed, the top 3 chakras are open. It's very important that when you are in this state, you are in a safe environment, that you are not out walking around, out in a park, or when you get up from this meditation, you forget to reopen your chakras, okay? So I want you to make sure that if you are leaving halfway through this meditation, you are rebalancing all of your chakras back into the width of your body, straight line front and back. For those that are here still joining us, we are going to continue. I want you to see a blank white screen in front of you now that we are in reading state. And you're going to see a color. This color represents your highest vibration, your highest expression. What color do you see? Go ahead and see that color. Okay, now that you have seen that color, if it's more than one color, that's okay. I want you to take those 2 colors or 3 colors, whatever colors you see, that is your unique expression. Now, in another video, I'm going to talk about what these colors represent. Hello, welcome. So we're going to put that up into our crown chakra. As I mentioned before, the crown chakra is the center for manifestation. It's where everything turns and comes into the physical dimension as reality. And so what we want to do is we want to guide that energy. Instead of receiving the information that is tied to our karmic background and our karmic connections and contractual agreements, we want to manifest, okay, from the highest vibration possible, everything in our lives. And yes, we have the ability and the control and the power to do these things. And so what we must understand is to utilize our technology of our body to manifest our reality. So I want you to go up to your crown chakra, and your crown chakra looks like a pie chart or a wheel, whatever is going to be an easier, what is it called, visualization for you, okay? So visualize that wheel, and the wheel has different sections, okay? Each one of these sections is going to represent a certain aspect of your life, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to align that with our highest intention. So you're going to take your color, and we're going to put that into the very first section, which is going to be career. So you're going to fill that in with your highest vibration. And yes, your highest vibration can change throughout your work. Over time, as you clean up certain aspects of yourself, it may change. So for now, identify what your color is, and you're going to work with that. Okay? The next section is going to be relationships. Setting the intention that all our relationships, family, friends, colleagues, acquaintances, people that we run into, all our relationships are going to be managed from the highest vibration possible. Please fill that in. Yes, it is okay for you to be working and doing this, yes. The next section is going to be your partnership. If you are in a relationship, or if you are looking for a relationship, fill that in as we align ourselves with the highest vibration possible in our amorous relationships, in our partnerships. Fill that in with your highest vibration possible, setting the intention with clarity. The next is our self-love, our connection with ourselves. Fill that in with your highest vibration possible, aligning ourselves so that we are evolving constantly, working, connecting, and all the choices that we make are coming from the highest vibration possible. And sometimes things move in our lives when we have the intention of finding our true self and our true core, and that's okay. We have to be able to flow with all of the experiences that happen in life that help us reach our highest expression without fear. The next is going to be abundance. Fill that in. As we set the intention that we are in alignment with abundance, body, mind, and soul. Abundance is not just about material things. It's about our abundance in unconditional love, in our mindset that is limitless. Okay? Fill that in. The next is consciousness and awareness. Fill that in as you set the intention that you are in alignment with consciousness and you are fully aware of your surroundings, of yourself, of everything that we need to be receiving from the constant shifts, the ebbs and flows of life. And the next is health. Fill that in with your highest intention possible. And in this moment, I want you to visualize every cell of your body coming back into perfect health. If you are battling an illness, if you are feeling sick today, if you have a headache, I want you to set the intention that you are coming into the highest health possible. Okay? Every aspect of yourself, the meridian lines in the body are back into alignment. I'm going to do another video about how the multidimensional body looks, and that'll really help you visualize and see what we are bringing into alignment. But for now, I want you to know that we have a center cord in the center of our body that manages all of the endocrine system and the levels of our body. So when we visualize that cord in perfect alignment, perfect health and strength, we are realigning all aspects of ourselves, okay? And finally, your life purpose. Fill that in with your highest vibrational color. Regardless if we are working in careers that we don't like, we are in situations with our family and friends, what is our purpose? Help us find our purpose as we open the roads before us without any blockages or alignment. Set the intention. Very good. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. I want you to sit for a moment in silence as we are grounded down to the center of the earth. We are in reading state. I want you to start noticing all of the things that have caused us anxiety and stress this week, okay? Your crown is shining brilliantly with your unique manifestation color. And as we sit here, we are going to begin to review the past 24 hours and the past week. Take a look at the things that have caused you anxiety, pain, suffering, loneliness, sadness, triggers, taking you off your balance. Take a look at those. What have those been? I want you to notice what is the emotion that we most tend to come back into. Okay, what is the prominent emotion that we feel the most during the week? Notice that. Take a look at your life interactions, almost as if you're watching a movie of yourself in these experiences throughout your week, people that you are interacting with, and start noticing what is the emotion that we always tend to come back into. Okay, notice that. Okay, I want you to go further into the past 2 weeks and the past 3 weeks, the past month now. I want you to take a look at the triggers. What are the things that trigger you and take you off balance? Is it something that someone specific says to you? What is happening there? What are they saying that are taking you off balance? I want you to notice, what are your triggers now? Do you have more than one trigger? Okay, what is happening? Notice. Take a look at those exchanges and interactions throughout your last month and start looking at those patterns. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. Now that we have identified our patterns and our common emotion, I want you to ask yourself, what is it that you need in order to not feel that way, to not feel triggered? What is happening to you in those circumstances that cause you to react in a way where you are feeling triggered? Okay, what is missing? And I want you to notice and focus only on yourself. What do you need? So what do I need in that circumstance to make me feel that I don't need to react or feel triggered? Do I need more compassion with myself? Do I need to love myself more? Do I need to be more confident? Is insecurity causing my triggers? Is it a fear of being seen or being vulnerable? Check in with yourself and notice what it is that you need the most in order to not feel that way. Okay? And I want you to identify it as, which emotion? Do you need more love? Do you need more? What do you need? Now that you have identified that, we are going to select a color that represents your need. Okay? For example, if you needed more compassion, maybe the color is blue. If you needed more love, maybe the color is pink. Select a color, a healing color that represents your highest healing. And what I want you to do is, from the universe, from source, you're going to visualize a powerful wave of this color coming down into your sphere, into your space, surrounding you, covering you, showering you with this healing. So visualize this beautiful color, because color is information. Fill your space with this color around your body, with this information, okay? Allowing yourself to receive everything that you required during those times, during these patterns that keep repeating themselves over the past month, over the past week. Allow yourself to receive and absorb this healing as we reset our body, okay? I want you to visualize absorbing that energy in through your pores, in through your flesh, in through your muscles, down to the bones, down to the cellular level. As you inhale deeply and exhale, we are receiving this healing that we are providing for ourselves, allowing every cell of the body to accept and receive the healing, filling in any spaces that require this healing. I want you to now visualize eliminating all of those emotions and memories that you have brought into your space. You can visualize a giant vacuum connecting to the bottom of your sphere, and I want you to send all of these thoughts, all of these memories that you have brought into your space of the past week and month down to the center of the earth, eliminating your space. Noticing that you have 7 bodies that surround you at every moment, and that you are clearing out all of the pertinent information from those spaces out of your space completely. Okay? Realigning, resetting, releasing any stagnant information that no longer serves us. We allow that to leave our space. Very good. I want you to visualize all of the people that you have been in contact with over the past week, over the past month. I want you to see them in a crowd in front of you. You don't need to see them in detail. You can see shadows of them in front of you. If you work with a lot of people and you are in sales or customer service, just notice a giant crowd of people. Yes, we connect with all of these people energetically. So anytime we have an interaction with someone, we have a cord connecting ourselves to them. So I want you to notice that you have all these cords around your body, and when we are not aware of that, we are having our energy siphoned through these unconscious cords. So I want you to see a crowd of all of the people that you have been in contact with over the past week, over the past month. You're going to see a giant cord connecting you to them. Okay. I want you to notice where in your body you feel that cord connecting to you. And just notice that. We'll talk about that some other time. You're going to cut the cord on their end, cut the cord on your end. And as you do, I want you to inhale deeply, taking back your life force back into your body from all of these people. Our life force, when we are not conscious of it, we are distributing it freely amongst our connections and cords unconsciously. And so in order to become aware of our space and master our energy, we have to be able to take back ourselves. Hello, welcome my friend to my channel. It's an honor to have you here. As you take back your energy, we are also releasing what we took on from them, because it's not just a one-way street. When we have an exchange, energetic, emotional, or just in connection with someone, we are mutually exchanging information. So at the same time, we release whatever we took on from them, and usually it's information that we are in alignment with vibrationally. Okay? And so when we are not in the highest vibration, we're taking low vibrational information. When we are in a high vibrational experience, normally we have a balanced conscious of our space and our barriers and our space that we are sharing. So when we are from a high vibration, usually we will maintain our space. We will own our space instead of take or give without permission. Okay? So notice all of that energy coming back and how you feel more light, more rejuvenated, and feeling that energy, that healing light, filling in those empty spaces that we cleaned out. I want you to visualize almost like a battery in the center of your chest, and you're going to fill that in with this healing energy as you empower and grow the white light within you. We are rejuvenating, re-energizing our body and our mind. So inhaling deeply and exhaling. Very good. We're going to go back to our root chakra. We're going to open that root chakra back into a balanced state. So open that red light back into a balanced state, front and back of your body. Okay? We're going to go up to the second chakra, the orange light. We're going to open that chakra back into a balanced state, front and back. We're going to go up to the solar plexus, the yellow light in the core of our body. We're going to open that balanced back into a balanced state, front and back. This is our emotional body. So important to be in balance. Inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to go up to the heart chakra. I want you to close that chakra back into a balanced state. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. We're going to go up to the throat chakra. I want you to close that chakra back into a balanced state. We're going to go up to the third eye. You're going to close that chakra back into a balanced state, aligning our intuition. We don't need to have our intuition wide open all the time. We need to have it balanced. We're going to go up to our crown chakra. Your crown chakra is shining brilliantly with your manifestation color. Okay? So you're going to send that color up into the 8th chakra and turn it on. That's the chakra above your crown. The 9th chakra, turn on the 9th chakra. As you're going to find in my channel, I work a lot with our higher level chakras, and this is essential to our ascension. It is essential to start activating the higher levels of our body, because as we are moving through ascension, as we are moving through these waves of information, we have to start aligning, cleansing out the heavier energy and information, and opening ourselves to higher information. And that will assist us in our healing and in our understanding of new ways of being, of feeling, of living. We have to readjust and start connecting with the higher vibrations that are available to us. We're going to go up to the 10th chakra. You're going to turn that on. So you have 8, 9, 10. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. In this moment, you are grounded down to the center of the earth with your thick and solid connection. You are protected in your protection sphere around your body. Your 7 chakras, you're up to your 10th, is in full alignment. All chakras are balanced to the width of your body, front and back. And your crown chakra is shining brilliantly with your creation, with your manifestation, with your intention that you now set for your day. This is the basic alignment of the human body, and we must carry this alignment throughout our day in order to be in the present moment, in order to be conscious and aware of our energetic boundaries, in order to have health, vitality, and clarity, and more importantly, to help us heal any trauma, any pain within the body. Okay? So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. You're going to come back into the room now. And as you open your eyes, I want you to continue to see your grounding cord with your eyes open. Continue to see your protective shield around you. Continue to see your alignment and even your upper chakras. Okay? And as we train ourselves day by day to work with this energy, to work with these techniques that are available to us for our ascension and healing, we are going to see a tremendous amount of change. You guys did amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are here in the San Francisco Bay Area, I hold these sessions here at the studio on 5th Street in San Francisco. Please join me next time you are in town, Tuesdays from 12 to 1. And I'm also opening an evening spot. Thank you so much for being here, and you can check my website for one-on-one healings if you do need so. Thank you very much to everyone that was here, and I love you very much back. And thank you so much, Julia. Thank you, Jason. Jason, it's so wonderful to see you. I see all your amazing comments, and thank you for being here with me. All my love. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Bye-bye.